Hi everyone, it's Aneta with Kpop Oracles. I'm bringing you another Kpop tarot reading. Today's reading is going to be about Mark and Jinyoung's friendship. You know, the two members of GOT7. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started. Let's see what is their friendship like right now, or what's the overall energy of the friendship. What is Mark and Jinyoung's friendship like right now? Ten of Autumn or Ten of Pentacles. So they're like family. This is a very solid connection that they have. It's stable. It just seems like it's very strong. I feel like they are really close to each other. Ace of Autumn or Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like, yeah, they work really well together. I feel like they are like this. Yeah, again, this is an indication that this connection that they have is very stable. And I also feel like they kind of help each other out. Oh, hey, Mochi. They kind of help each other out, or just, you know, not afraid to kind of ask each other for anything. Or it also feels like they may be working on something. Maybe working on a project. We have the Ten of Winter. Ten of Winter or Ten of Swords. So yeah, right now, okay. Things have kind of, like, there's a kind of a pause right now. There's a hiatus in this connection. Like there's a great deal of distance. But it doesn't mean like, okay, it's the end of this connection. I mean, just kind of right now, they're just kind of following their own paths for now. But for the most part, this is a very solid connection. They're like family. You're loud. Oh, where'd you go? Okay. Anyway, so let's see. What does Mark think of Jinyoung? What does Mark think of Jinyoung? We have the Page of Cups. So he thinks that Jinyoung is a very romantic person, just someone who can be really sentimental, or like a true romantic. Maybe just someone who thinks a lot about love, or thinks about finding the one, or thinks about, you know, or he's the type of person that would be really giving, or when it comes to matters of the heart, like he would be maybe the first to kind of make a move or offer someone something. We had the Seven of Pentacles. He thinks that Jinyoung works his butt off, like all day, all night. Like he just doesn't give himself a break. Like his energy, like, it feels really tired. He's a workaholic. He's working hard to make a living. We had the Hierophant. Okay, Hierophant. He thinks that, yeah, Jinyoung is someone he's very wise, very spiritual, just someone who he has a lot in common with as well. So, and he also feels like, okay, Jinyoung is maybe someone who thinks a lot about marriage, or thinks a lot about settling down, you know, finding the one. We have what is this? The Moon. The Moon. The Moon. Yeah. So the tarot equivalent is the High Priestess. So he can give off this mysterious vibe at times, but he's also someone who is very kind of deep, philosophical, really maybe like low key, like a psychic. Like he's someone that can pick up like the thoughts or energies of people around him, or is really in tune with his emotions. So he's very self-aware. He can be like maybe a little secretive at times, but at the same time he can be like really he's like a solid person. Like he's just someone who can be loving, he can be nurturing, he's very creative. We have Capricorn. Very earthy individual, just someone who he's hard worker, very ambitious, has a lot of drive, a lot of passion, and also very patient heart as well. So he's not someone who's like reckless or impulsive. Like he is a very careful person. He's very careful about what he tells people, or kind of who he lets into his life. So he's just someone who is, can be cautious, and also just maybe like the type of person that likes order, like routines. Like he doesn't like, just, I don't know, like he likes to have like a kind of like a schedule. Like he's just someone who likes to kind of do things by the book, I feel. Discernment. Yeah, he feels that Jinyoung is someone who has, great common sense. Okay, just someone who is able to kind of look at, like if we were to deal with a problem, he's able to kind of look at both sides of a situation. Like he can be unbiased. He is someone who is very logical. Like uses his head to kind of like solve issues. Gratitude. He's very giving. He thinks that, Jinyoung is just someone who's very giving, just someone who's grateful for a lot of things, like abundance, like a stable job, stable finances, like, amazing people in his life. So he's just the type of person who, like, like if you were close to him, like he would let you know like how much he appreciates you or how much you mean to him. All right, so what does Jinyoung think of Mark? What does Jinyoung think of Mark? Eight of Spears or Eight of Wands. He thinks that Mark is a great person to kind of chit chat with, like about anything. Like he's great conversationalist. Like he is someone who also has a lot of drive, maybe just a lot of passion, or has a love of traveling. So he's always going places, or he's just someone that he wants to kind of like. I feel like he wants to travel to kind of hang out with Mark, or go and see him or visit him. So he kind of misses Mark. Six of Coins or Six of Pentacles. He thinks that Mark is like one of the most generous persons like out there, like, or one of the most giving individuals he knows. Like he doesn't expect anything in return. He's someone that loves unconditionally, never expects anything in return. He is maybe just someone who's very altruistic, or likes to do a lot of volunteer work, or lots like helping out those who are less fortunate, or what else? Hi. It's the Star. Okay, he thinks that Mark is like a star to him, like just just someone who is charismatic, and also I feel like maybe he thinks that Mark is almost like a healer. Like he's the type of person that will lift your spirits, make you feel good about yourself, kind of make the bad things go away, help you find a sense of courage, sense of strength. What does Jinyoung think of Mark? We had the Chameleon. He thinks that like Mark's able to kind of adapt to any situation, like where he's always like changing up his look, his appearance, his demeanor. He kind of blend in with. He's able to kind of blend in with his environment or fit in. So he's kind of like, maybe he's feeling okay. Maybe he's like really experimental. We have the garden snail. He's like an introvert. He kind of, maybe at times he kind of keeps him, he feels like Mark kind of keeps himself or likes to hide in his little shell, or it takes him a little bit to kind of warm up to others. So he can be like, there's like almost like a sense of like loneliness. We have the healer. Yeah, so it's like that star card that popped out. Like he is a healer. He helps others. He's always lifting people's spirits up. Like he's just someone who is just a great positive influence. He's just great to be around. Okay, one more card. What does Jinyoung think of Mark? Mentor. Yeah, he's like someone that you can learn from. He feels that, yeah, Mark is very influential, just someone who gives really great advice as well. Okay, so let's see, what is the future of this connection or this friendship? Three of Winter, okay, so, okay, so, I mean, okay, maybe just right now, this, like, yeah, there's kind of like a break, a pause in this connection, right? And they might have to kind of, maybe have to endure that once more. I mean, the Three of Winter or Three of Swords is kind of like a sense of sadness. So, kind of like the separation, so they may be kind of separated from each other for a little bit. It's going to cause both parties to kind of feel a little sad, but I feel like they'll be able to kind of heal from it and just kind of, you know, come together when the time is right. We have the Nine of Winter. Yeah, seems like there's like, maybe they have to kind of experience a little bit of separation anxiety for a little bit. I feel like they're worried that, you know, things will kind of get in the way or things will cause them to kind of drift apart even more. Ten of Summer, Ten of Cups. Yes. Okay, so this is promising. This is, I feel like this is a happy card. 10 of Cups or 10 of Summer. It's kind of overrides all these two negative cards here. So this is a connection that's like a family. They see each other as family, and I feel like they really care for one another, and, you know, just don't want this connection to go. Like, this is a connection or friendship that kind of brings both parties like a sense of happiness, a sense of joy. Are you guys playing telephone? What are you doing? Shh. Herman! No talking. No talking. Mochi, you're loud. Justice. Yeah, I feel like there'll be a kind of return to order in this connection, like a sense of stability, a sense of balance. Study. Yeah, so I feel like they'll learn a lot from each other. I feel like there's a lot of lessons to be learned, and yeah, so things like right now, a little a little shaky. Okay, like it's not like they hate, like they dislike each other or anything. It's just like, you know, there's a great physical distance between them right now, but it just seems like things will improve in the end. I mean, they have to kind of endure some more obstacles, but it doesn't seem like this connection is gonna go anywhere. Anyway, so that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm also on Twitter. You can follow me at kpoporacles1. And Tumblr, kpoporacles.tumblr.com. Till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.